And then also along with us on the other side, from the south side of the United States to probably the furthest north side that we can get to, other than out on the frozen Arctic Circle. But Travis McCullough, who actually grew up, I believe, in the Carolinas, and is now the director of maintenance at Aviation Repair Center in Soldotna, Alaska, down on the Kenai Peninsula. And for those that may or may not know, Pete Tanis, started with the Moody Bible Institute and the aviation there, and Travis has some roots in that side. I had the pleasure of seeing Travis's operation here this past May when there was an aviation gathering up in Anchorage. And I'd like to have Travis talk a little bit about what he does over there in Soldotna.
We are a ministry that works in the state, supporting missions in the state through flying missionaries around the state. We have two King Air 65-890s that we use to move the missionaries. We use them also to move supplies. We use them to move teams. But the other aspect of what we do is maintenance. We do a lot of maintenance on missionaries' airplanes. We have missionaries that have 206s, 185s, 172s throughout the state, and they bring them to us. And what we do is we do work on their aircraft. We do it at a very reduced rate. We give them parts at our cost, more or less, to make it so that they can maintain their airplanes as best as they can, and allows them to be able to do things that they normally wouldn't be able to do on the limited budget that they have. So we don't only work on missionaries' airplanes. We work on anybody that comes in the shop. So we have a very unique ministry in the fact of we take the commercial side of maintenance and use that to help support our ministry instead of like a lot of other ministries that use flying to supplement their work. So we get a wide variety. We go anywhere from our King Airs down to Super Cubs and work on pretty much everything in between. So we have a broad spectrum of aircraft to get to look at and have unique opportunities living in Alaska. The cold can do amazing things to aircraft at times. So it's been a learning curve, as you said. I grew up in Georgia, was born in South Carolina, then moving to Alaska and learning the uniqueness of cold weather flying and the effects it has on airplanes was a learning curve. As you said before, I've made a lot of mistakes and have had to learn a lot coming up here, but it's been a very good thing to be able to see God do many great things through our ministry and be able to support those that are up here.
Thanks, Travis. And I think, Travis, you getting on almost your 10th year up in Alaska already, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been up here 10 years.
So it's one thing Tanis has always done is done tremendous amount of time and research, and having people like Travis and other operators that we have that get onto the North Slope in various parts of Canada really do help us have a true proving ground of what we can do with our product.